again.
So this time we're going to be talking about university and what to expect, kind of our backstories and entry stories into it, because I'm just going to take a stab in the dark and say that a lot of you are probably freaking out if you're just starting to go into university, and you should be, because it's completely normal, and it is kind of like a, well, I mean, it's different. It's not high school. You're not comfortable anymore.
Yes, it's not weird to be terrified because pretty much everybody is going to be too. Well, which is, I think, a first good bit of advice, that don't feel alone. Everybody is freaking out too.
I mean, we both kind of lucked out in the sense that we stayed in our hometown for university. Yes. There's a lovely university in our hometown that offered everything that we both wanted, and we didn't have to leave to go find what we wanted to do.
Exactly.
And I mean, we live in the only bilingual province in Canada, so the fact that there was a French university in our hometown where we got to study in our second language, I mean, that's huge. I mean, for us, for being in New Brunswick, it's huge. And I mean, walking out of there with our degrees, we're going to be so set.
Yes.
Compared to like everybody else who might want to come here and work here.
Right. So while talking about our experience, that way our experience also, because it's in our city, we do get to benefit from staying at home. So personally, like my mom pays the bills and the rent and buys the food, and I'm luck out because I put the gas in my car and I pay for my phone, and that's all I have to do with my money. And
Much the same.
Yes.
I don't have to do a dash of laundry, but I am starting. Mother, who's probably watching this right now, I am starting to do my laundry. And yeah, no, I mean, it's awesome. We don't, if we have a bad day at school, we don't have to go and cry in a residence room. We go home, and I mean, I don't cry. I'm a man, but I'm speaking for her, obviously. No, but I mean,
never cried. Just kidding.
Oh shit. Yeah, no. But just living at home has been amazing. Because, yeah, we don't have to. We're not going to come out with crazy student debts. And a lot of the people that like say that why are you living at home for school? Well, we're discovering a lot of new things about our city that we didn't appreciate before.
That's true.
I mean, we're legal drinking age now. We can go out and do things. Like it's a whole new territory out there.
Plus, there's the fact that staying at home, like we both have jobs, so we're making money, and which is a big deal if you go to university, because there is that risk of being in a huge pile of debt.
Yeah.
Which going to university at home helps. We got scholarships because we get to stay at home, which you should. Scholarships is something that if you're watching this, you should
take a peek at scholarships.
Yes, because they are very, very helpful. I have my entire bachelor free. I know you got a ton off of yours, which is helpful, and then we get to work and save up, and then
we have cars.
Yes,
we have our own cars. Like,
yes.
And we have lives, we meet people, we met so many people. And do not be afraid that you will lose all your old friends. There will be some friends that you'll part ways with, you probably won't talk to again, but the friends that are worth keeping, they'll keep talking to you. And that being said though, I mean, we made a whole bunch of new friends over our time at university so far. I mean, you're going into third year, I'm going into second year, and we've already made we haven't replaced our old friends, but I can go to these new university friends and have just as good a time as I could back in high school. But it's even more up now because, I mean, we go into the joys of traveling alone. We go into the joys of going to a bar, going to see concerts.
Yeah. That's the other thing, is that like your university friends are almost in a different category of friends.
Yes.
Because they're older, they can do more than you could when you were also younger. And they're with you in the same journey. They're going to the same school, they get the same professors.
Same interests, for sure. And the whole thing about friends, the biggest tip for social, like the social aspect of university, just go out and do stuff.
Yes.
Like don't sit in your house and mope about it. Go out, go to the sports games, go to the social gatherings, go to the mixers, go to everything that you can, because you will meet somebody there.
Yes, I can honestly say that we had two different starts. I spent first year, as much as I am outgoing, obviously, I did spend my first year holed up because I was very nervous. I was going into a place with 6,000 people and I knew 20. And
that might even be a stretch.
And I was English in a French university, and that was very intimidating to me, so I didn't go out, whereas Michael went and did stuff and drugged me along, so my second year got to be much more fulfilling and fun because of the joy that is Michael. So Thank you.
Yes, no problem. All right. So yeah, next we want to talk about kind of the studying and the classes aspect of it, because they're not lying when they say that university is hard.
Right.
But it's not. It's not the difficulty level of hard. There's a lot coming at you at once.
I would say that for first year, for like everyone who's just starting out, it's going to seem easy at first, because the first week I was warned that it was going to be difficult the first week, like right away, and it wasn't. It was sort of like high school. You get a syllabus, you get a course list, you get your books list, and they're not going to do anything until you buy your books. So your first 2 classes are sort of easy. You just get a list, you get to feel what's coming, and then after that it's like bam. You get tested a lot more, which means that they have to jam pack all the information a lot quicker, which means it's not necessarily harder, but you really have to be good at time managing and at prioritizing.
Take notes and listen.
Yes.
Don't waste your class time like you might have in high school. Like, I mean, yeah, you know what? Everybody gets a text or something in the middle of the class. Check it, but don't be on your phone the whole time, or else you're going to miss everything. And you know what? Everything that they talk about, like pretty much each lecture counts. It's always going to be about, again, kind of like the social aspect. You need to put time and effort into it. It's not going to come to you. You're not going to walk into a lecture and walk out every single time thinking, yeah, I knew all that. I'm good for the test. I don't need to open a book. In high school, that might have been the case. You might have not had to study. Yeah, I didn't study much in high school, let alone at all, I don't think. I don't know. But university, it's going to be like, it's going to come at you for hours and hours every day. You're going to have to go home. You're going to have to cut some time off of your playtime and go outside and play with your friends. You're going to have to stay inside and study and really look at your notes and actually grasp it. And if not, God, ask for help.
Yeah.
Don't try to do this yourself. Ask for help. And I mean, GPA is everything in university. Your GPA in high school, I never understood the kids who calculated their GPA in high school.
I never did.
Like, I never did either. It's cool if you want to, you know, be like, yeah, 3.2 GPA in grade 12 outdoor pursuits, grade 12 gym. And it's like, okay, whatever. But like in high school, your GPA is your lifeline. Like if you have too low a GPA, they can give you the boot. And not only that, if again, we're gonna go further with the like very self-sufficient thing. A lot of times they'll tell you once when an assignment is due, and that might be months ago, and it might be due next week, and they will not remind you. I mean, to close off all this talk about studying and classroom stuff, get to know your profs. Most of them are swell people. They're not there. They're not there to be, you know, mean and fail you. They're there to, you know, talk. There are some profs that'll walk in and then walk right back out, but for the profs that actually want to sit and have a conversation with you, get to know them. A lot of the times they'll go out to the student events. Actually, the English department's great for that. They actually come out and they, you know, hang out with you and get to know you. Okay, so just to close this video off, for all of you future students coming into university, it'll be fun. Don't be scared of what anybody says. It'll be probably the best years of your life. I mean, I know people say high school is, but university is really up there with the best years of your life. You will meet your lifelong friends there.
Exactly.
And it's just gonna be great. So enjoy it.
And I definitely, from the study aspect of it, just make sure that you buckle down. If you have to make lists, if you have to use an agenda, if you have to use reminder apps for your phone, whatever phone you have, whatever app you want, use them because they are beneficial, because you don't want to end up stuck. And definitely get to know your professors, get to know your friends, just have a good time, live it up.
Yeah.
And if you're not in first year and you're watching this, let this be a reminder. You went through last year. You were warned. That was your warning. So get ready.
Yeah, alright. Like, comment, subscribe.
Links
as always.
in the description.
Links down there.
Down there. This was us.
Us.
That was you. This is them.
Carry the 9.
Carry the 9. 5. 9, 5.
Oh, okay.